every one of you, am I audible? Am I audible? Can someone please confirm?
Yes.
Yes, right. So I will be back. I will be back in 3 minutes. Please stay connected. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay. Please stay connected, every one of you. Okay, I'm available now. Okay, everyone, am I audible? Just once again, I'm cross checking. Yeah, you can install AMD Ryzen 5. You can install PEGA on any processor is okay, but you have to install, you can install only on Windows laptop. Any processor is okay. So we'll start in a minute. Everyone, please be stay connected. Everyone, stay connected. So tell me one thing. Yesterday's class, every one of you, are you clear? You understand it clearly? So there are few points about what is application, what does it contains, types of application, and the purpose of framework and implementation applications and advantages. What is application? What does an application contains? And what are the two different types of applications that we have? Those are framework and implementation. What is the advantage to come up with an application structure like framework and implementation? So can any one of you tell me what are the functional components that we are going to create in framework application? So what are the functional components that we are going to create in implementation application? What type of components will go into framework? What type of components will go into implementation? Can you tell me?
Common things will go into framework.
Common functional components that are required for all implementations will go into framework. మీరు నిన్న వచ్చారా మీ వెనకాల ఈరోజు ఫస్ట్ క్లాసా ఓకే సో ఫర్ దోస్ టుడే ఈజ్ ద ఫస్ట్ సెషన్ maybe you'll not be able to understand, watch yesterday's video, but practically you can understand. Okay, the very common, suppose in my entire business there are 5 implementations. There is a component which is common among all 5 implementations. Then I don't have to create at 5 places. I don't have to create at 5 places. Instead, I can place the component in the framework that can be reused. Just as an example, suppose if I want to provide water, drinking water, to the students of PEGA classroom, and we have another classroom, Python classroom, DevOps classroom, admins. 4 rooms are there. So I want to provide drinking water to all of these people. How can I provide? I can install one water dispensing machine in PEGA classroom and Python classroom, as well as DevOps classroom and admin room. So total how many dispensing machines I have to install? 4 dispensing machines, one in each room. It is costly, right? Instead of installing 5 water dispensing machines, I can have only one water dispensing machine installed at the common area. So common corridor area is there, no? In the corridor area, if I am going to place only one water dispensing machine, that can be used by all the classroom students coming out. Yes or no? Same thing. If you create any functional component inside, please mute. Please be on mute. Someone online. So noise is coming. Please be on mute. I'm muting everybody. Muting myself. Do not unmute from your end. Okay. So that's what you are going to place the components which are commonly needed for all the different implementations into framework application. The component which is specifically needed for one implementation, you will be creating an implementation. What is the advantage? Why should you create an architecture to have framework and implementation architecture? The reason is very simple. This architecture will provide you reusability and easy to extend and time saving. What is that? Time saving as well as money saving. All these different things you will be getting. Understand clear everyone? So following the framework and implementation architecture, you can have reusability. Means create only one time, access into many places that we will be experiencing as we proceed with our course further. And easy to extend, which means that in future if you are going to add a new functional component, in future if you are going to extend your business by creating a new implementation, you don't have to create all the components from the scratch. You can reuse the components from framework. And time saving, as a result of reusability and easy extension, you are saving time. As a result of time saving, time is equal to money, you'll also save money in your business. Okay, so today we are going to see a practical of how to create framework application and how to create implementation application. For this to tell you, just let me open a diagram. Diagrams. Yesterday I have drawn one diagram, right? I saved it or not, I'm not sure. So let me select, see that application. Okay, you see here. I'll open one application diagram. Open with something, paint or something. Okay, I'm opening one diagram. You see here in this diagram you have three layers. How many layers are there? Three layers are there. The very bottom layer I'll tell you, middle layer you see. Middle layer is the framework application that you create, and the top one is one implementation application that you created connecting to the framework. Now this implementation can access the functionalities of framework. Very good. To this everyone clear? Now we are going to discuss about the very bottom layer that is available. What is this bottom layer? I am going to tell you this now. This is your PEGA environment, right? You know how to get the PEGA screen. Okay. Now here you are going to log into PEGA using one ID, administrator@pega.com, password install. What do you call this username in technical terminology in PEGA? That is, you call it as operator ID. What do you call it? Operator ID. Operator ID is simply nothing but user ID. The user ID which you use in order to log into PRPC to access its features or to access its applications is called as operator ID. User ID, if you use to log into Gmail, you are calling it a Gmail ID, no? Same way, user ID which you log in, which you use to log into PEGA is called as operator ID. What is the meaning of operator? Operator means user. Operator means what? User means the person who log into PEGA is said to be operator. Every person who is using PEGA rules process commander environment is said to be operator. That person will be given with one ID, one user ID to log into PEGA, that is called as operator ID. There is something I'm going to tell you now. Okay, you are using a default operator ID, administrator@pega.com, and password is install, and you log into PEGA. See, PEGA rules process commander environment will have predefined functionalities. What are those? PRPC environment comes up with predefined functionalities, functional components, predefined functional components. That components may be UI components, that components may be business logic components, that components may be database components, all of this. So what is the meaning of predefined? Anyone of you tell me? Predefined means
already existing.
already exist within the system. If it is already there in the system, means it is called as predefined. Okay, good. See, I am saying that predefined functionalities, functional components are already available in PEGA rules process commander environment. Now let's go back to yesterday's discussion. Yesterday we discussed like what is application. Application is an interface using which users can perform business transactions, operations. What does application contains? application contains functional components. If you want functional components to be created, where do you create? You create inside an application. Before we proceed to create functional components, first thing is we create our application. After application is ready, then only inside you can create functional components. That's the point, correct? Every one of you. Now the thing is, just now I said, PEGA rules process command and environments comes up with predefined functional components. Means already some functional components ready-made available in PEGA. Where these are available? These must be available inside an application, yes or no? That means PEGA rules process commander environment, PRPC environment has one predefined application by name PEGA platform. What is the name of it? PEGA platform, which contains some predefined
Functionalities.
functional components. Some predefined functional components. Make sense clear, everyone? You want to see that? You want to see anyone? Just let me show you. Please be on mute. See here. I am typing send email. This is a search bar to search. If you know the names, you can search. If you know part of the name, you can search. There is one OOTP functional component available by name send email notification. It is there in a class. It is there in an application called PEGA platform. This is available in which application? PEGA platform application. Now, send email notification you will be using in real time. We will be using in our requirements also. Whenever you click, for example, I'm telling you, click on a button. You want to send email to someone. You don't have to write the coding related to email implementation. Sending email body, all these things. You don't have to write a program to integrate your system with other system, email server and send email. PEGA has ready-madely provided that component. Use this component, give to email ID, from email ID, subject to body. It will send email. 2 minutes task. But if you have to write a program, it will take 2 days in a programming language. Okay. So like this, if you want to implement some functional features in PEGA, PEGA is not only no coding, but also predefined functional components are available. See, in a no code way, means you're not coding from the scratch. You are using UI drag and drops and all. Let's say if you code, it is taking 2 hours. If you drag and drop, it is taking 15 minutes. You are not doing coding, that is for sure. You are going to do drag and drops only. If you are not doing drag and drop, you are just accessing the component which is already available. How long it will take? Just 2 minutes. So in the no code way, time is being reduced, and utilizing the predefined components, even much the time is reduced. Okay. So like this, there are so many predefined functional components available in PEGA, which we will use going forward. Okay. But these components should be available in an application. No. Application contains functionalities. PEGA rules process command or software comes up with predefined functional components, means it should have predefined application. That application name is, you see, I logged in with PEGA administrator login. No, once I log in, it brought me to an application called PEGA platform. Application into which you have logged in, you can see on the left top at this area. So I logged into an application PEGA platform. This application contains so many predefined functional components. Now the next point is the functional components provided by PEGA can be utilized by businesses into their business can be accessed into their business application. That means your business application should be created on top of PEGA platform application. Your business application should be created on top of PEGA platform. In your business, how many applications you thought of creating? 2. One framework, on top of framework, one implementation. Yes or no? Now, where do you create your framework? Definitely by logging into PEGA platform only, right? That means you are going to create your framework application on top of PEGA platform. Make sense clear, everyone? So how many total applications you will be having? 3. One predefined application, basement PEGA provided. On the basement, you are having one framework of your business. That's called your business framework. That's called your, you are creating your business framework, and on top of your business framework, you are creating one business implementation for your business. Now, PEGA platform application contains reusable functionalities that can be used in any business application. Using PEGA platform, you are developing banking, healthcare, you are developing oil and gas, telecom applications, any application, predefined functional components that are available in PEGA platform can be utilized. Sending email can be used in banking application, can be used in telecom application, can be used in insurance application, any domain. So PEGA platform is also said to be framework. Why PEGA platform is said to be framework? Because it contains reusable functionalities. It contains, so from one framework, you can access the functionalities into another framework. You can access the functionalities into another framework. It is possible. PEGA platform framework is said to be enterprise framework. Your framework that you are creating is said to be business framework because that is related to your business. PEGA platform framework is any business application you develop, it will help you with predefined functionalities. Then PEGA platform application is said to be enterprise framework application. Understand everyone clear? This is the ultimate structure we are going to achieve after we are going to create our application, framework and implementation. Every one of you, are you clear? Everyone. Clear, right? Now, see, already PEGA platform available as a framework, yes or no? The framework application for your business that you are creating on top of PEGA platform framework. From this, can I ask you one question? How many frameworks can be there in a business application in PEGA? Is it 1 or N? How many frameworks can be there?
N.
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 Because here itself we
Yeah.
have 3, no? 2, no? Sorry, 2. Framework 1 is PEGA platform, your own framework. On top of this, you can add one more framework also, possible.
Right.
Framework will come one on top of another. It is just like grandfather, father, son. Son above father, father above grandfather. But you know, the son, father has 3 children. 3 children will come side by side. Framework 1, framework 2, framework 3, framework 4. Okay. Finally, on top of all the frameworks, implementation. You have one more implementation that will come beside the implementation. Implementations comes side by side. Understand our family structure. Okay. Siblings will come side by side. If you draw a tree diagram, something. And parents will come father, 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 like that. Understand clear, everyone? Father has money, property, both children can access. 2 implementations are there on framework. 2 implementations can access framework. Understand clear, everyone? Framework features. So after we are going to complete our requirements of creating framework plus implementation, that too, I mean, like our framework will be created on top of enterprise framework of PEGA platform. Our implementation will be created on top of our own framework that we have created. That's what we are going to achieve. Diagrammatically, I have shown you here. Now, there are some points I need to tell you before we proceed to practical. Predefined. The terminology predefined is a generic language. In PEGA, the specific technical language for this is OOTB, stands for out of the box. What is that? When I say anytime out of the box or OOTB, which means predefined. If I say so and so component is OOTB component, that means that is already there with PEGA system. In the when you purchase this environment, it has come along with that particular environment. OOTB means what? Predefined, which is already available in the system, is called as OOTB. This terminology you should start using going forward. All of you are clear? Online students, are you clear? OTB
Yeah,
meaning.
sir. If you
Go
don't
ahead.
mind, you'll talk. Please talk to me Telugu.
No, this is English batch.
Oh, okay.
We have
Okay,
separate
sir.
batches for Telugu which will take time to start. Am I using any difficult English words? I am not using.
No,
My
no, no.
English will be simple because I am from Telugu medium only. Till my intermediate, I studied in Telugu medium only. I cannot use such a difficult English language. My English is pretty much plain with simple words. Everyone can understand, but Focus fully. I know.
Thoughts are freezing, man.
Understanding mother tongue is very simple. Even if you are not listening properly, automatically it will go into brain. Understanding foreign language is always we have to be fully focused. Okay. I hope you are focusing. I'll use anytime if you don't understand anything. Suppose you can ask me. I am coming back and asking you, right? You just ask me. Can you please repeat so and so point? You ask me in Telugu, no problem. I'll tell you in English. I'll repeat that whatever you have asked in Telugu. I'll repeat that in English to make it understandable to everyone, and I'll answer in English. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay,
Right?
sir.
Okay, that's how we'll manage somehow. Okay, but my English language is simple language. Okay, now predefined is equal to, we use technical terminology called out of the box. I will be sharing these notes every day. Are you getting these notes, class running notes to your WhatsApp? See, till Monday you will get on WhatsApp. After that, we will be adding into Google Classroom. So just I am giving you information that admins might have sent you payment details, right? So far we are done with 3 days. It is fourth day. You can initiate your fees payment. No worries. Okay, I'll give you time till Saturday, Sunday. Monday also I'll give you time. No problem. We'll give you time Monday. Monday also, same meeting link, come down to the classroom. But as it is Monday last day, we have till time. Don't take it like do it on last day. If I say registrations will be next month 31st deadline, don't wait till 31st. Go and stand in the queue and fight with others. Do it from the beginning now itself. You have free time now. Initiate your fees payment, complete and do it. No worries. Okay, don't be in a hurry at the last moment. Okay, because you might be getting KYC issues, some issues, transfer failure and all. Process is process. Okay, so initiate it, and anyhow you have to pay at the end of the day, right? Now Monday also same meeting link. Once again, I am repeating, free meeting link only. Okay, no worries. You can come down at any, maybe worst case you pay by Monday evening, but Sunday you can pay. We will respond to you. Okay, I mean you can pay and send screenshot. Sorry, we may not be able to respond to you immediately, but Monday also free link, no problem. We will add you into group and other things on Monday. Sunday, if you do not get response, don't get tensed after you make the payment. Sunday you made payment, no one is responding after payment is over because you are not here with us. You might be getting tension. People are not responding after I making the payment. Don't worry. We'll respond on Monday. Mostly we'll respond on Sunday also sometimes, but Monday will respond. No worries. Okay. Okay. So now we want, our goal is practically creating one application which is of type framework, which on top of PEGA platform. Our first goal is you have PEGA platform, create framework on top of PEGA platform. Second goal is create implementation on top of your framework. Create implementation on top of your framework. These are the two goals which we want to achieve. Maybe first goal will finish today, second goal on Monday. Time is not going to be sufficient. When you create application, when we create application, any application, the below parameters to be considered to provide as input to the system, system to the PRPC system. You need to provide below parameters as input. What are those? Let me tell you. You are creating application. You should tell the process commander PEGA what type of application you want to create. Yes or no? That is called as application structure. Application structure means type, framework type and IMPL type. You need to give this as one input. There are options to choose. I'll show you. Second one is definitely there will be a name to your application. You will give a unique name to your application, correct? Application name. Okay, man. You created application. You chosen framework application and application name you gave. You created application. How do you access your application? You want to go inside your application, no, to create something. How do you get into your application? You need a login ID. So you give one operator ID as input to log into your application, which is of author role. Author means developer role, because we are a developer, no. Author means book author. Author means who is the person who has written the book. You are a developer. That's why they are using synonymely they are using author. Author word meaning here is developer. Okay. Any other additional parameters do you need to provide? Yes, I'll tell you. Organization name. What is that? See, every application belongs to a company. Yes or no? What is your company name? That's called organization name. You need to provide that also as a parameter. Four basic parameters are these four. These are the four basic parameters that you need to input while creating the application. Understand? I'll take these things. Okay. I'll create a practical document like this every day. Every day, I'll create one practical document like this and save it in the location of your batch number. 622 is your batch, right? We are with 622. Okay, I will give a specific naming format to the documents. PEGA class. Okay, PEGA class. What is this? November 15. 15 November, November 15, November 15. November 15, 2024. And your batch timings is 9 a.m. IST. 9 a.m. IST. Every day you'll receive a document like this whenever practical is there. Date, even if you are going to miss, I'll not give any topic name because in one document, two topics will be there. Topic wise, if I give you, it will not be sorted when you download. After you download, all the documents in a proper order day by day. No issues. So here you go. Today's practical is creating a framework application. Brand new application. What is that we are going to create? Creating a framework application on top of PEGA platform. That this is the content that is there in the running notes. Here I am giving for your information. If you want to create application, how can you create application? To create all the time to create any type of application, I am writing any type of application using PEGA platform. Always use below credentials. Below, which means that after you create framework, you have login ID and password of your framework, right? While next time when you create implementation, don't do it by login to framework. Always you use these credentials only while creating application. Administrator@pega.com, same. You are creating framework. On top of framework, you are creating implementation. Still you come back to this login only. Password is install all small letters. I'm sorry, I'll give you I small letter here. All small letters. All small letters, lowercase. Okay, understand? This only you should be using. When you log in by using this ID, you know, you will be entering into PEGA platform. You will be entering into PEGA platform. I'll show you that. But before that, I'll write down one more point. That is, a new application can be created using a wizard. Using a wizard. A new application can be created using a wizard. That is, wizard name is new application wizard. New application can be created using a wizard by name new application. It can be accessed by clicking on application menu. I'll show you all that practically. Application menu. Thereby you choose new application. On top left. I'll show you that. Okay, now write down. Okay, I tell you this. You are going to write the practical requirement in your notebook. Those who have connected online, those who are available in the classroom, you need a notebook in your hand only just to write the practical. Do not write anything while I am teaching the content, because I'll give you all important points and full-fledged theory document I will be sharing you. While writing, you'll not be able to focus on understanding. So only write down whatever I tell you to write down, nothing other than else. Online students, if you don't have a physical notebook, create one Word document on your desktop screen in your laptop. Open that, PEGA requirements, write one by one daily. Okay, write down requirement now. Everyone write down. Take your notebook or phone or anything today. Write down the requirement. In the requirement, while writing requirement, you will be keeping a heading of what rules you are generally going to use. You will come to know going forward. Okay, write down. Put a heading called creating a new framework application, a new framework application, creating a new framework application. Konjam 5 minutes ago. Creating a new framework application. That's what you are going to do. You don't have to write all this stuff. You write only requirement. I'm going to tell you, right? Requirement is, I will not write the requirements like this every day. Only you will be writing. I will be doing a practical. Okay, I will not draft requirements in the practical document because that is going to consume a lot of time. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll make it bold. Okay, requirement is create a brand new framework application for the business entity. Tell me one business entity who will provide auto insurance. Insurance company. Tell me any insurance company. If I have not used it so far, I'll use it. What is that?
Geico.
Geico. Geico. Geico. Good. Very good. Geico. For the business entity, Geico. This is what you are going to do. Okay. And here solution. Slowly you will be learning one by one. Don't worry. Okay. Step by step you will be learning. Only solution you don't write. Requirement you have written, done. Don't do. Don't write these things. Once you are done with writing requirement, tell me. I will be proceeding further. Create a brand new framework application for the business entity Geico. Done, right? Just what you need to do from this moment onwards is look at the screen. Apart from looking at the screen, don't do anything. Looking at the screen, you will be able to understand that navigations how I am doing. Anyhow, I'll give the screenshot and you will be able to understand what is the process we are following. Okay, to do that and all. Okay, now log into PEGA using default credentials. I have already given you default credentials. No, above I have written. I don't have to write once again, but I will show you here in the screen. Administrator@pega.com. What is the password? Install all small letters. Login. This is how I'll give the screen. Done now? Let me close another document. Okay. Next, after this you will be here. Just please be on mute. Someone unmuted. Some noise is coming. You will be here. You can see on the left top, click on PEGA platform and choose new application. On left top, click on PEGA platform, thereby choose new application. Okay, this is a screenshot. Able to follow or not? I'll show you now once again. PEGA platform, new application. Okay, clear? I'm going inside new application wizard. This is new application wizard. Now wizard will start running. This is a wizard. See, in this wizard, it will list out so many applications which are available in PEGA. See, I have created an application by name ANZ Insurance Group. I have created AXA, Bajaj. See, these are clickable. You click on any application name here. Clicking on any application name here. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll mute someone because they're not muting. Lot of noise coming. Please. Okay, now you see. Just listen to me. Clicking on, these are all the list that is displayed here is names of the applications only. Clicking on any one of the application here is going to create my application on top of the clicked application. If I click on HDFC, my application will be created on top of HDFC application. Then HDFC will become a framework for me. Correct? So that means you can understand one thing, that the list of applications shown in the first screen are all frameworks. All are frameworks. Make sense? I am not going to use any of these frameworks. I want to go and create my own framework. Correct? There is one option called build from scratch. What is that? Build from scratch. Build from scratch meaning that from the scratch you want to create by yourself. That means you are creating your application on top of PEGA platform application. Build from scratch indirectly means PEGA platform framework. PEGA platform framework. Build from scratch. I'm sorry. I'll give you a screenshot once again. I'm sorry, I'll remove that screenshot. Okay. Build from scratch means PEGA platform framework application. So clicking on build from scratch, your application, that is whatever it is, framework or implementation, will be getting created on top of PEGA platform application, framework application. That's what going to happen. Okay. So now click on PEGA platform, click on build from scratch. Okay, clear? Makes sense, everyone? That's where we are going to proceed. Okay, you decided that you want to create on top of PEGA platform. Okay, very good. Now you see here, next screen. In the next screen, it says, okay, you are creating PEGA application, very good, on top of PEGA platform. We provide, as a PEGA platform, we provide you user interface frameworks. We provide you UI frameworks. PEGA rules process commander UI is again a framework. Two frameworks are there in this version. Theme Cosmos, traditional architecture. Cosmos React. For this, the next thing is Constellation. What do you call it? That we practically work on. We are not going to touch this Cosmos React because from 8.7 it has introduced. It has so many bugs. I don't want you to get disturbed by that. Go with traditional. You'll be 95% of you are going to work on traditional only. People recently started using Constellation once it got settled down a bit. So click on what? Click on Theme Cosmos. Theme Cosmos. Click on Theme Cosmos. I am clicking on this. So my application will use a user interface architecture of Theme Cosmos. What is it there inside and all, you will be learning later. Now at this screen, it is asking you, okay, you want to proceed creating your application on top of PEGA platform where you are using user interface framework of Theme Cosmos. Very good. What is the name you wanted to give to your application? I am giving, as he told, Geico Insurance Group. Geico, it is framework, right? For framework, I am giving generic name of insurance. Type of insurance I will create as implementation. After this, you can proceed creating application, but I want to click on advanced configuration to show you additional options. Click on advanced configuration. Look at here now. I am going to click on advanced configuration. When I click on advanced configuration, it shows a pop-up window. Everyone following, right? Navigations. Now in the pop-up window, you can see application structure. Two options are there. Application structure means type. Two options are there. Framework, implementation. By default, what is the option selected? Frame, implementation. You can change it to framework. Which means without coming here, if I would have proceeded forward to create application, what type of application would have been created for me? Implementation. But I don't want that. As of now, I want to change it to framework. I'll change. Next, you listen to me carefully. What is the name of your application? Geico Insurance Group, from which it has taken almost 8 characters. Geico INS. Geico INS is from Geico Insurance Group. It has taken 8 characters. Okay. What is this? They are saying application ID. Application. What is the meaning of application ID? I have a name for my application. No? See, I'll tell you a simple example. You all are students here. Each student available here has a name. For sure, I can call you by name. If I call you by a name, Pavan, what is the possibility of number of people responding back to me? If I call Pavan, how many people may respond? Is it always only one or many? Possibility. How many may respond? More than one may respond. Call Pavan, there is a possibility 2 or more students can have same name in the system. But if I call you by your student ID 123, how many will respond? Is it always only one or more than one possibility is there? Only one, because student ID is unique for each student. Names can be, 2 persons can have same name. Okay, now for in PEGA, any component you create, application, you are creating application. Any component you create, it will have a name, it will have an ID, student name, student ID, like that, name, ID. Names of two components may match. Display purpose, that is, name is display purpose. ID is the actual name of it. ID is the unique name of it. Understand? That will be generated by PEGA. Okay, what is the name of your application? If I ask you, you tell me that Geico Insurance Group. What is its ID? You tell that Geico INS. Geico INS. That is important. I'm not changing it. It generated, leave it. Now language is English. Okay. Organization name. To which organization you are creating this application? PEGA is generating a random name for the organization which is not making a proper sense. So I will remove this random name. I type the name of the organization by myself, a meaningful name called as Geico. Meaningful name called as Geico. This is the label of the organization name, means name. Here ID will be generated for the given name. So we'll see what is. So now we are going to make some changes in this particular pop-up. So now in this particular pop-up, choose application structure as, choose application structure as framework. What is that? Framework. You change it to framework because by default it is been selected as implementation. You change it to framework. I am changing it to framework because I am decided that I want to create framework. Remaining second option I am not touching. I'm okay. Third option, this one. Fourth option, this one. Organization name. Remove random generated organization name and type a meaningful name. I'm going to type a meaningful name. If I remove this by backspace, you see here in PEGA rules process commander environment, if you see a text box with a thick blue color dot at the right bottom corner, it is a drop down. Place your cursor here. Click a down arrow on your keyboard. Your keyboard, you have 4 arrow marks, no? Down arrow you click. It will show the list of values available. See, the organization name which you want to provide, if it is already available in the list, you don't have to manually type. Select it from the list. I want to give Geico. Is Geico available? No, I'll type without choosing. Geico, Geico. Once I type here and tab out, this is ID. ID, it is not taking 5 characters. It is taking only 4. ID restriction is there. 6 characters maximum. 6 characters. After that, it will not take. But it is taking 4 by default. You can give 5th one if you want to give. Your wish. Okay. So, I want the name to be Geico. Okay. Geico. Division name, unit name, these things I will tell you. Application name, group name, I will tell you later. Don't bother about those things. Only we have done changing the application structure from implementation to framework, and application ID we did not touch. Organization name we have given some meaningful name. Now you click on save button. Click on save button. You go back once again to advanced configuration. Cross check whether the changes you made are available or not. Available or not? Your changes are available. Your changes are available. Good. Next, what next? Create application. You will be clicking on the button create application. After clicking on create application button, your application gets created with a name Geico Insurance Group, ID Geico INS. Its organization gets created Geico. Okay, create application. It will take some time. In your case, it may even take 5 minutes. First time it may take 5 minutes also. For me, it will take 1 or 2 minutes. Let's wait on this. Because it will create so many things in the background, which you will be learning slowly going forward. What are the rules that gets created? Okay. Okay, here you go now. See now. Your application is ready. So by now, below rules got created. Why? What is the rule? I'll tell you later. But understand, rules got created. What are those? First one, application got created. Okay, and organization got created. What is the organization? Geico got created. So next we need to provide an operator ID, in email ID format, so that operator ID also gets created. So we provide here. See here now, it is saying that select a user already available to make it attached to this application or email ID format. See, I am a developer, right? I am going to create one login for this application, which is having developer level of access, right? Developer operator for my framework application. For my which application? Framework application of email ID format, no domain geico.com. This email ID need not to exist in the real world. Simply I am typing in email ID format, otherwise it won't accept. So dev fw, why I have given dev fw? Because I'm creating a developer operator for application framework type @geico.com. And what is the role of this operator? Author mean developer role. Click on add button. See, if you miss to do this step, login to your framework is not possible. Creating operator ID manually will be difficult. So because you are a beginner, you will have to struggle a lot to create operator ID. Don't do such mistakes. Do it slowly following the document. Okay, add. Once you click on add, operator ID gets created in the system along with a password. Default password will get generated. Operator ID got created and got created with a default password generated. Can you remember this password? Is it possible? Not possible. So you must copy this password and use it. Must copy this user ID and password into document, into a notepad. Okay, copy this, because I cannot remember this password. This is a random password generated, so that I am copying here. Next time, no, when you try to log in, it will ask you to change the password automatically. That time it will ask old and new passwords. You cannot remember. That's why you just make a copy of it. If you forget the password, suppose you forgot to copy this, how can you log in? I'll tell you. Just wait on that part. Now you click on done or log off. Click on log off. Click on click on log off. So once you click on log off, where you'll be here. Done. Now we can log in into FW application. Our FW application. What is user ID? I remember user ID. Dev fw@geico.com. But password do I remember password? It is difficult, no, to remember password. Copy paste the password. For you, some password will be generated. For me, it has generated this password. Where is it? This one. Here you go. Login. Click on. Click on login. Once you click on login, it will show a screen to change the password. This is the reason why I told you copy it. Okay, you change the password. Change password. Give old password. Copy the old password and give here. Old password. New password, whatever you want to give, you give. That's up to you. I'm giving RULES. What is the password I'm giving? Rules, that I can remember forever. Rules is the password which I can remember forever. Click on change password. See, clicking on change password, if you give new password, confirm password wrong, both are different, it will show error screen. If both are correct, it will not show any message here. It will take you inside application. Click on change password. Everything is good means it will take you inside your framework application. App Studio will be loaded. You need to wait here for some time. Because any password setting parameter is there. Yes, I will tell you. Just wait, Srinivas. So you'll be here. You can close this window and be here. No need to go anywhere. Okay, no need to go anywhere as of now. Done. We are done. We just wanted to log in and check whether login is successful or not. That's it. You can log off here, of course. And the thing is, I am now going to tell you, suppose after you create any application, after you create any application, what if you forget the password? You cannot remember that back, no, that is a random number, isn't it? You forget to copy it. But still you don't forget these credentials at all, right? Administrator @pega.com, password install. See, these credentials you will never forget, no? Login. In real-time application, these credentials will be disabled. See, online connected students, just for your information, there is a power failure here. At any point of time, internet connection may get refreshed. That time you may find a discontinuity. Usually it won't happen, even there is a power failure. If there is a disconnection, don't worry, I'll connect back within 5 minutes of time. Please keep that in mind. Clear, audible, right? Understand, right? So if you want to change the password, whatever the password you forget, whatever the user ID you forget, but you never forget administrator@pega.com, password install. That is the default credentials, right? After you log in here, I have a documentation already done for this. I'll share you that document also today. You go to records tab. Go where? Records tab, organization, and then operator ID. Click on this. Records, organization, operator ID. It will display all the operators available in PEGA server. What is the operator ID? You know your operator ID, at least @geico.com, something you have given, you can understand like that. Find out your operator ID, fw@geico.com. Click on this operator ID using your mouse. Click on this. Once you click on this, it will open the details of the operator. This is called operator rule form. Operator rule form. Here you go to security tab. Go where? Security tab. Here there is an option to update the password. Click on update password. It will not ask you your old password. Only new password, confirm new password. Okay. After you give new password, submit. I'm sorry. After you give submit and then save. Then log off here, log in back using your ID and new password, whatever. This is very simple. You can change the password like this to any of the operators. Your tech lead will have access to all these things, not you. Okay, in real time. Now I will be adding the documents here into Google Classroom, which will be shared to you on your WhatsApp by my team. See, once the enrollment process is over, we will add documents in this Google Classroom only, where we will invite you to join this classroom. Till enrollments gets completed from the students, we will share the documents on your WhatsApp. We will never share any documents or videos on WhatsApp usually. Till the enrollments got completed, documents we will share on your WhatsApp, because we have not collected email IDs of the people, and video will be added into YouTube. Initial classes only, right? No problem. But after enrollments are done by Monday evening, we will not add videos into YouTube. We will not share you documents on WhatsApp. We will upload here. We will give you access for the documents. We will upload video into Drive. We will give access to Drive. Video and documents are in two different storage places, not same. You cannot find. Both access we will give you. Understand? To the enrolled people. Now I am attaching here because my team will download from here and send you on WhatsApp. From your WhatsApp, you forward to your email or open WhatsApp in laptop, download into laptop documents, open documents in laptop, and then start practice. Okay, what is the practice methodology you need to follow also? I'll tell you in a few minutes. Let me attach the documents. So what documents I should attach? These documents. Okay, now PEGA batch 622 class running notes. I am going to create one more document after this. New document. This is, give me 1 minute. PEGA batch. I will change the name. Rename is not available. Rename PEGA batch 622 interview questions. The interview questions that I am going to give you, answers you can find from the session. Out of the session, I will not give anything. So I can take it from 621, your previous batch. At the very beginning, what are the interview questions? So far covered. What is BPM and explain? I told you. What is PEGA PRPC? Why it is called as BPM tool? I covered it on demo classes. What is business rule? I covered it in during demo class. You can tell general example. No need to say technical. What is rule base? Do you know? Stores business rules. What is process commander? Drives business rules from rule base. What is process or flow? Flow is used to design transaction model. That's what I told. All these are demo session related. What are four components of PRPC environment? Flow, PEGA rules, rule base, process commander. What is automation of work? Work will be done by scheduling without login, without human being. What is automation of program? We do development UI based. Today we developed UI based, no? UI based development code will be automatically generated. That's called automation of program. Scrolling down, application creation. What is an application? What is PEGA provided OOTP application name? What does it contain? Name is PEGA platform. It contains predefined functional components just like send an email notification. And answer also I have written. And I will not write answers for all those. Every question I will not write. You can find out or not. If you are not finding, don't by heart. That's why I'm not giving answers. Find out so that your practice of studying will be over. How to create a framework application on top of PEGA platform? Today only we have seen. What are different types of applications available? Framework and implementation. What type of functional components will the framework application contains? Reusable functional components. And what type of functional components will the implementation application contains specific to that particular implementation? Can implementation app access the functional components of framework application? Yes, no question. Yes or no? Yes. Can FW app access the functional components of implementation? No, reverse is not possible for your information. Can implementation application access the framework components of another implementation? Can one implementation application, functional component, sorry. Can one implementation application access the functional components of another implementation? Side by side accessing is not possible. Your brother property, you don't have right to access legally. Yes or no? Same way. Technology also. What are workspaces available in PEGA? You don't know. I did not tell you, but names I have given. App Studio, Dev Studio, Admin Studio, Prediction Studio. For your information, I have given. Up to this, I will be giving you and I'll change the dates in your interview question document I have created for you. You should start preparing for the interviews from day one itself. I will write the date of today's one, November 15, 2024. Today only I am giving you this. And below also I will write the same date because today only I am giving these things. So after your practical session is over, if you have missed day one demo classes, day two demo class, watch day two demo class, day 3 regular class, day 4 today, two regular classes, one demo. First one is question and answers class. Leave about question and answers class. Day 2, 3, 4, you can find answers for all these questions. Okay, make sense, clear? Here I am going to attach PEGA class November 15, 2024. My team will be sharing you these documents today. If any one of you still yet to do installation and all, contact our admins. If you fail to do installation, contact them. If you need a software download link and all, contact them. They will share you. 622 class running notes, interview questions, practical document. 3 documents. Apart from these 3, one theory document which I have already created some time back, I will be attaching. That theory document also you need to read. Theory document will have all the points whatever I told today will be available in this theory document. Applications, types of applications, and that's the one theory document. Yesterday also I shared this document. Total how many documents? 4. Every day definitely you'll get class running notes. Theory document you'll get. If there is practical on that day, you'll get practical document. If the topic is completed, you'll get interview question document also. So whatever the documents you get every day, all the documents you have to go through day by day. Every day you go through documents you have received. Interview practice should be started from today onwards for every one of you. If you are a manager level person, you are joining only for learning, not for interview purpose, no problem, you can ignore. But learning those, when you are there in the interview panel, you can confidently ask interview questions. For that reason, you can just go through it once. Okay, fine. You can wind up for today. Okay, 2 minutes are there. You can wind up for today. Same meeting link for Monday also. Today Friday, Saturday Sunday no class for now. Okay, USA people, your Friday Saturday no class. Sunday you will be joining back. Other countries you check accordingly. And for India people, Monday will be next class. 2 days gap in between. Monday next class. Monday we are going to do a practical for 15 minutes, with 20 minutes, which is creating implementation on top of this framework. Then we will start looking at business functional components creation. Okay, make sense? Clear? Every one of you clear? Are you able to practice this following the documentation and all? Don't open the
Yes.
practical document and don't do copy paste work. Open the practical document, go through it from the beginning to ending without hands on. Just go through it by your vision. Try to understand what is being done. Do it in your brain. Once you understand clearly practical from beginning to ending, then you start doing hands-on. Don't do copy paste screenshot by screenshot. Not a good approach. So open practical document, first screen to last screen, just scroll and just try to understand what is being done. Twice if you go like that, you'll have some idea of what you wanted to do. Then start doing hands-on. Understand? Make sense? Clear, everyone?
Yep.
That's the way to do. Okay, I'm going to close the meeting. Thank you for joining. And if
I,
possible, installation you should complete by tomorrow max. And fees payment also you can complete by tomorrow. Monday also same link, free link only. Come down to class. Okay, we can wind up. Thank
So
you so much.
one
one
question. So
Go ahead.
today's documents, when can I get that link for that?
For today, they will share you on WhatsApp. Suppose if you have attended the session today itself, first class,
Right.
275 plus 91 I'll give, no, plus 91. This number you save with name Harsha Trainings and send them a WhatsApp message mentioning your name. You attended today's PEGA class. Please share me previous videos and documents on my WhatsApp. They will share forwarded to your mail from there. Once you enrollment is completed, they will send you one form to fill up. After you fill the form, no, they will give you access to the repository. Every day they will upload and give you access. Okay, for few
am I
days only they'll upload
am I
and give you.
audible? Hello.
Audible. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was just going through uh, the session what we had today. So you were talking about some for the predefined functionalities, whatever we are getting as part of PEGA, we are having this terminology called as OOTB, right, out of box. So I was wondering, like, is there any specific reason or logic why that particular thing is like called as OOTB, whether it is written something which
See,
is out of PEGA or Java or something like that? Why that terminology is used as OOTB?
terminology OOTB. Yes, actually, this is the question that I should ask. OOTB, what is the meaning? I told you, built inside. When it is already built inside the system, why you are calling it is out of the box? I'll tell you. You need to think about PEGA in a perspective of your business application, not PEGA application. You always log into your business application and you make transactions, correct? You do development, correct? For your application, PEGA application is out of the box. Understand? You understand now? I log into my application. That's my always my work is log into my application. For my application, anything which is there in my application is inside. When I log into my application, access something from PEGA platform application, for me that is out of the box. No, that's the term. That's why the terminology out of the box. Understand?
Sir, how to delete created framework?
No. Forget about deletion part for next 1 month. You made a mistake. Suppose you have given ABC name. Create another one with XYZ name. Don't ask me deletion. There's a lot more involved in the deletion. Beginner, you cannot do that. So ignore, create with a new name, any other different name. Okay. OOTB, you understand? The person who has asked OOTB. Understand why it is called
Yeah.
OOTB?
So,
So
what you basically is actually saying is that so the predefined functionalities are the functionalities which has been defined by PEGA to cater specific functionalities which are built. So, as and when a new application is getting created, from that application's point of view, or integrate or implement those functionalities, since they are not developed by us, we are accessing it from the that is in the PEGA we are using. So for my application, for that particular application that is something for a foreign component, so we are calling it as a
Correct. I'll tell you a simple example. Me and my friend, yes, whatever your understanding is correct. Me and my friend, we sit together for lunch. I brought my lunch box from my home. He brought his lunch box from his home. Everything that is there in his lunch box, for him it is inside box. Whatever is there in my lunch box, for me it is inside box. We share each other. I'm trying to take something from his lunch box. For me, it is out of the box. Understand? Simple logic.
yeah,
Okay.
I got that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
One more thing.
So once we enroll for the course, how long can we access the documents? Can we download the documents
You can
from the
download the
Google Drive?
document. I'll show you. See, once you enroll for the course, anyhow,
Hmm.
we are sharing on your WhatsApp. That means it is there with you only. You just open the document here, any document.
Hmm.
I think interview questions I should reattach. Okay. And here on the right hand side, detail, open a new window or detail something. Open a new window. Open a new window on the right hand side. There you get download button. Okay, for documents you'll get, you can download. For videos you'll not get like this, you can only watch videos. Okay, understand?
Okay. How long can we view the videos?
I told you at the very beginning itself, 4 months of duration
4.
plus additional 3 I'll give you. If you are properly
Hmm.
learning, I'll give you 3 more months. That's what the commitment I've given you.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
need to
Sure.
prove yourself in the mock interviews. That's it. And I will
Sure.
re-upload this interview question. I did not save this, it seems. Thank you for bringing me here, otherwise I would have forgot this.
But can
I
we
did
access
not
this,
save it.
the interview questions?
Interview questions also they will share you today. No worries. They will be sharing you on your WhatsApp. Once your enrollment is done, they will give you access to it.
Okay. All right. Got it. Thanks.
They will share you all open. Now, as of now, free classes, right? For everyone, they will share on WhatsApp. Once enrollment are done, enrolled people they will share by giving the access. Okay.
I think
Okay.
you
You
have
can wind up
attached
for today.
running class twice.
Do we need to contact them or they will contact us, sir?
See, the process is very streamlined. Once the moment you send the screenshot of the payment, send it
Mm-hmm.
with transaction reference number. After you send, they will do few tasks. They will add you into WhatsApp group. Task 1 done. Task
Okay.
2, they will send you one message, WhatsApp message. There will be a form, Google form. Click on the Google form. There will be two links: Google Classroom link. Click on Google Classroom, click join, you will be in, you can access documents. Second one is Google form link. Click on the form, you fill up all the details in the form and submit. Next day they will take the report from the form. There you need to provide your Gmail ID only. They will take your Gmail ID, give you access. After your access is being given, they will generate your student ID and they will send you one more WhatsApp message saying that you are being provided with access to drive and this is your student ID. They will pin it in your WhatsApp conversation. Every time it will be there. When you open WhatsApp with admin number, you will see on top of the WhatsApp screen pinned message. Okay, for 30 days they will pin it in your
Okay.
personal WhatsApp.
Hi Harsha. Hi
Yes,
Harsha.
please.
I think you have attached the class session only instead of interview questions.
Oh, is it?
Super leader.
Oh, is it?
Uh,
Okay.
Yes, class running notes only twice it is there.
Okay. PEGA class running notes, November 15. PEGA class November 15. What document? Remove this. Sometimes I'll do this type of mistakes. Okay. Browse it. Thank you. And here you go now. And interview questions. I'm sorry. Interview questions. Okay. Next.
Hi,
Any
Harsha.
other
Uh,
doubts? Yes,
Hi,
please.
Harsha.
so can
Just one
we?
last question.
One
So,
by one, please. One by one. One by one. Yeah. Go ahead. Someone go
So
ahead.
the first thing is, I just seen the hierarchy from framework application, business framework application to implementation application. Can one
Correct.
implementation application can use two business framework application? Is there
Yes, of
possibility?
course. This is what this implementation is using framework 1, framework 2.
Side by side two business framework applications?
See here. See here now. Here, if you go to PEGA platform application, any application details, see there is a concept called built on application. Built on application. Here you add application 1, you add application 2. Possible. You can add more than one frameworks. These two are said to be something like side by side.
Yeah,
Okay.
got it, got it.
But I am not going to do any changes here. Okay. Next, any
Thank
other
you.
topic? Someone else was asking. What's your name? Other person.
yeah,
Now you can ask.
Yeah, hi Harsha, this is Amit. So
Amit.
once the enrollment is done with the account details what you have shared on that group actually. So once the enrollment is officially done and whatever details you have shared, right, for those forms filling and all and the repository details for accessing the video and the documents, it will automatically be start rotating to us, right? The communication will be started triggering from your end, right?
Automatically we'll start. See, only once you make the fees payment, send the fees payment screenshot with transaction reference number. Next process will automatically started from there and only. You just need to wait for the next message. Once you send the fees payment,
Okay.
watch your WhatsApp for the next message saying that join classroom and fill the form. And then you take action, join the classroom, fill the form. They take an action of giving you access and then generating student ID. That's the last message you'll receive with the pinned message. Make sense?
Oh, fine. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they will take initiation. You don't have to request them for anything else. They will take initiation. Okay, so we are good. I'm going to close the meeting for now. We'll continue on Monday. During this weekend, if any one of you missed last 2 days sessions, day one you leave it. Day one you watch whenever you have time. Day two, day three. Today, day four, anyhow you attended. Complete those 2 videos, okay, on the weekend. And also Monday, I know many people will be missing the class. Usually people are like me, little bit lazy. They will avoid Mondays. Don't do that. Monday also you attend. Okay, people will miss the class on Friday, Monday. 5 days. Friday you take leave because Saturday, Sunday leave. Monday you leave because Sunday you are tired. Okay, don't do that. Attend sessions 5 days without taking holidays. Possible. Any emergency you take, that's a different case. Okay, thank you so much. We'll continue on Monday. Okay, thank you. We'll send you further details on WhatsApp.